What's up and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Scenario, where we ask the important questions like, what Marvel characters would fit into the boys' universe?
Well, we've each picked a character.
We've all picked a character.
We've all picked a character who we don't think's in the boys.
No, well, as far as we're aware.
And we're
We've
gonna
never
try
read the
and-
comics, but
Mine's not a boy.
Gonna try and put them in the
no,
boys.
that's true.
Well, yeah, true.
Just try and drop them into the boys' universe.
She's a bad.
Okay, so who wants to go first? Sheeny, I'll let you go first. Yeah, I don't know. Who would you like to be?
Jim claims Thor, so you've got
Yeah, I've claimed 4.
You got Vision, haven't you?
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet
Oh,
Witch.
well, then I'm Vision.
Oh, great.
Vision.
Guy with a gem in his head.
Yeah.
He's sparkly.
I mean,
He's-
right. So he's right. So instantly, I've been changed on the outside
Yes.
Yeah.
straight away. Okay, which is some of them in the boys. Do they look like that on the outside?
Are you
Weirder?
red?
What like a robot kind of?
Or is he the
dude, or
white
like,
one in
like
Wonder
what all
Vision?
over like?
No, I'm just.
a chain- a
Vision's
different-
like a red dude.
He's a
Isn't
red
he?
dude,
He's just
yeah.
a red dude with a gem in his head.
Unless you're the white Vision from Wonder Vision. Which one's the real
Oh, I
Vision?
thought you were just being supremacist then.
No, no.
No, we can't have any.
the White Vision.
The
No, in the
KKK's out
boys, I
there.
am the white Vision.
Not the
I
red
have
one.
robes and everything. It's brilliant.
Hoods as well. Hoods.
Well, there was an episode once of What If, the cartoon Marvel show, where Vision was still taken over by Ultron.
Yeah, I was going to say he's a
He was
reasonably...
taken over by
because
Ultron.
of Ultron.
He never became Vision, and then he went and killed Thanos, and then took all the Infinity Gems.
What did he do with the gems?
Well, he basically murdered everyone.
Did he wear them on his head?
He wore
like
them
a
all
crown?
over his body, like a
I mean,
suit.
of course he did.
Oh, yeah, from the What If
Yeah,
series.
yeah.
Yeah. That
He's
is
spider.
Ultron
Thor,
becomes...
Thor. Thanos comes to Earth. Vision sees him, and he's like, "Well, I don't like you," and just slices him in half with his gem.
He's like,
Yeah,
I
get
like
rid
that
of him.
sparkle.
So Vision in the boys.
Do you think he'd be like a Homelander, but a robot version of
Yeah,
Homelander?
he would be like a robot
Because
version.
it'd be like because Vision generally is like trying to be the perfect superhero.
I was gonna
Like,
say, what does he
so
care about?
He
Really-
was built to be the perfect superhero, essentially.
He failed
So it
though,
could
and then he
be
fell
that-
in love.
Homelander or Thor or whoever have tried to create the perfect superhero with a robot, and it ends up being Vision, who's actually worse than Homelander.
Are you saying Homelander slept with a robot?
No,
Or just made the robot?
just made it.
Okay, right. So he's ultimately going to challenge Homelander, but just be bad as well.
Yes.
I can be better than you.
Where Homelander really, really cares about his image.
So
and
is he going to join the boys under the pretext of killing Homelander?
Oh, yeah,
And then he's
potentially,
gonna
yeah.
kill all the
could
boys.
see
Potentially,
you
yes.
doing that. You'd be like, that's the leader? He's gone. You would. You'd be like, get rid of that guy.
No, we're not saying I'm going in.
You
I'm
am
not
I the
Vision
bad
in
guy?
You are
I'm
him. You are
I'm,
Vision.
You are
I'm, not,
Vision.
I'm not saying no. If anyone, I am Homelander. But like,
Well, I wouldn't claim that if I were you.
unfortunately,
Oh,
I
no,
would
he
always be
would.
the twisted, sadistic one. It just makes sense. But yeah. So Vision in that universe is with the boys.
Yes,
But
because he
I
wants
guess
to kill
he'd
Homelander.
have like scenes when he's not around them,
Yeah.
where you're like,
Where he's
a
like,
bad guy.
he's
bad.
like, they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, like he's doing bad shit, but they don't realize.
No,
he's
they
doing
don't
bad
realise
shit.
he's doing it because maybe he's sort of like malfunctioned sometimes.
And then he talks about the shit.
But they're using him, and he's using them. Sort of thing.
Yes, yeah.
I could see that happening with you.
So
I
mutual.
could see you actually proper going.
No, but
down
it's
that.
not me. It's Vision.
Well,
Yeah, no one's saying you're going to be Thor later, mate.
God of Thunder.
Well, at some point you might have been him.
Yeah, there you
he
go,
does-
see?
He does end up playing video games, eating crisps all the time. So
She means Fat Thor.
Oh, I'm alright with that.
According to his pop figure, he became Bro Thor.
bro.
Bruh.
Anyway, we're not on about him.
No, we're on about Vision tricking the boys.
Okay, fair enough. I could see that, though. I could see him...
Is he still going to be called Vision? Does he give himself a different
no.
No, because you have to slightly alter the name.
Yeah, you have to.
don't
Yeah,
you? So,
can't,
yeah.
yeah, you can't
Blurry
copyright
vision.
Marvel.
Optics.
Blurred vision,
Blurred Vision.
Yeah,
Ultra vision.
like
The line-
like blurred lines, but blurred vision.
Another word for vision.
sight.
Yeah.
Well, just going to call him Sight.
I can,
See-
I can
There's
see.
boring names.
Seeing.
Is believing.
Eyeball.
Eyeball.
Hey,
There we
eyeball.
go. Eyeball makes sense, all right?
You eyeballing me?
Premonition, like a vision.
Yeah,
it's a premonition.
Yes, I was going to say something. Crystal ball.
Crystal ball.
The crystal ball.
Yeah.
Crystal head.
Crystal head.
Crystal head.
Crystal
He's
head.
got a gem in
I was
his
gonna
head.
say-
Crystal meth head.
Crystal sight head.
Crystal head
He's
makes
actually
sense.
played by Bryan Cranston.
It's just Breaking Bad now.
Is he going to be played by the same actor?
What, Paul Bettany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
He's got to
Because
be.
he
Yes.
has to then
Yes.
say he will thong you at some point.
I will
Yes.
thong you.
Yes.
Your insides will
Wait,
become your
what's that?
outsides. Your entrails will become your extrails. That's from A Knight's Tale.
That is the best film ever.
Mm-hmm.
Deep cut.
It's a very good film.
Yeah. Deep cut.
There's no
arguments
in that
around
room
this.
here.
No, I was gonna say, it's
No.
all I think of when I think of Paul Bettany, though.
No, it's a good film.
But yeah, that makes sense for Vision. Okay.
Crystal
What,
head.
what, the premonition? Is that his name?
Yeah,
We
Premonition.
call him Premonition, and
Premonition.
he plays both teams.
Yeah, we don't discriminate here.
And
Yeah.
He's in the like Starlight. He's in the 7,
Yes.
but he's helping the boys out.
Yes.
But
Oh,
only
yeah.
because that's
But
going to
really,
help
he's
him
on his
get
own
rid of
team,
Homeland.
Yes.
That makes sense
We've made a very cryptic character
Yes.
here.
already.
With a-
I don't
already-
like the name Premonition, so I'll just refer to him as Crystal Head.
Crystal head.
Crystal
All the
head.
time.
Like how Spider-Man is Webhead.
Yeah.
Web
He
head.
was rebranded when he joined the 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was Crystal Head, and then Homelander was like, "No, well, you can't be
He
called
was like,
Crystal
"No."
Head. We'll call you Premonition."
You can't. It makes me think of the meth.
Yeah. That would
The
be
meth.
it. Right? That would 100% be it. The Homeland would be like, no.
That's a shit
You're
name, bro.
changing your name.
Yeah. Next. Go on, Archie.
No, you go first.
All right. Then Thor.
Thor.
God of
Okay.
Thunder. Is
So
he
no,
just...
so it's just going to be a dude that has lightning powers.
A big hammer.
right?
Yeah.
And a hammer.
He's
Yeah.
going to be
hammer.
strong. He's
Or the
gonna-
axe.
He
maybe,
can fly.
maybe he thinks he's a god, but he obviously isn't.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
Delulu.
He's
Oh,
Delulu.
there you go. He's already
Can
got...
that be his name?
Oh, Delulu.
Delulu.
Well,
I was
just
thinking
fully
it's-
believes he's Odin's son.
Oh, yeah.
In the Marvel universe, I was Thor, but here I am 5.
He just tells everyone he's son of Odin.
Yeah.
like, oh,
I
yeah,
am
no,
the
son
son
of
of a
Odin.
Norse god.
And they'll go.
And they're like, yeah, bro. I'm sure you
Yeah,
know.
all
Until,
right,
until
then.
he finds out compound visa thing, and
Yeah.
then that sends him over the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the way
He
that
does
goes.
go
right?
Has
Delulu.
always grown up. He's like his mother, the one that raised
like,
him,
yeah.
always told him that his father was Odin,
Yeah,
the god
yeah.
of thunder.
Yeah.
Because that's how he's got all these powers
Yeah.
and that. Walks around thinking he's fucking
Definitely
Thor.
kills his own family at that point.
He's the god.
Right?
Yeah, and then he
Does he
loses
still-
his fucking mind when he finds out about compound.
Does he
V.
still have a hammer?
Yeah.
Can it just be
No,
one that
it's-
he found in
no,
the shed?
I'd say it's got to be something else.
One in the shed.
It's got to be something
Baseball
else.
bat.
A baseball bat.
A
yeah.
baseball bat.
Tennis racket.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tennis
Baseball bat's
racket.
all right.
No, cricket bat.
Cricket bat.
A
Yeah.
metal baseball
Oh, he's
bat.
A
British.
metal baseball bat would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, with a hand strap still
Yeah.
Golf club.
that goes around his wrist.
Like an electric Negan.
Do you know what? Golf
Yeah,
club's not
yeah,
a bad idea because it can then conduct electricity.
I
Yeah,
can
but if it's a
picture it
metal
wrapped in
baseball
barbed
bat.
wire
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
A
Well,
bat wrapped in barbed wire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a metal bat.
Which
yeah,
conducts
baseball bat.
electricity.
Which conducts electricity.
Yeah.
There we go.
And he genuinely believes he's an actual god.
And that's
until
how he
and-
thinks
Does he?
can...
Does he still wear the helmet with wings on it?
Yeah,
Does he look
100%,
that
right?
stupid? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
He wears that in the shower.
Definitely a helmet with
It's a
wings
shower.
on it.
Yeah, he wears that all the
He's
time.
got a
They're
little
chi-
one.
But
But
they're
it's that-
chicken wings.
But it's actually like a tin
He's
foil.
also got a little
It's
one
actually
for
a
his
tin
penis.
foil hat, and he feels like he's being watched all the time.
Yeah, I could see all of
I
that.
feel like he's really good in like the first season until Compound V breaks
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
like, he just literally sits him over the edge. And
Absolutely.
He goes, kills his like foster family.
Yeah.
Because
Everything
Homelander
for
didn't know
lying
what
to
it
him.
was to begin with, did he?
He knew.
Oh,
from
he
the
did
start.
know. I
Yeah,
couldn't
he was the
remember
only
that.
one out of all of them that knew. From
He
the
just knew
start.
what it was. Huh?
He kept that secret from everybody else.
Gets killed by Homelander in the second season.
He just
My
didn't
guy.
know he was
Yes,
from the jizz.
because he would be like a main,
Soldier
not a main
Boy
character,
himself.
but he'd be a character that is a focus of a series.
He's
and
not
then
like
Homelander
Vision.
kills him. By the
He
end
wouldn't
of
be
it.
like, I mean...
No, Homelander's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
that's
he's
what I mean.
only there for a
Second
short time.
season.
Like, you think you're a god, I am a god.
But
and then kill him.
regrettably kills him because
Yeah.
Homelander's like when he goes fucking doolally. Homelander's actually like, okay, I quite like you now.
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
like you when you
I
were.
didn't like
Justice
you when
and
you
I'm a
were.
god.
I
and-
didn't like you when you were normal.
Yeah, when you thought you were a god and everything, you pissed me
When
off.
you had the story, it was great, but
Yeah.
Does
the
he
story's
keep
no
him?
longer real.
Does he keep him around for the second season because he's like, I can...
I think he actually
Is he
might
part of the
do.
7?
Only
Yeah,
a little
They
bit.
always will be. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've got to be part of the 7.
Only
I
a
feel like
little
Homelander
bit.
wouldn't kill him.
He'd be like...
No.
I can
Homelander would
He'd be like-
be like an attack dog.
He'd be like Black Noir.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd
Yeah.
be an attack dog,
Yeah.
but stronger than Black Noir.
Yeah.
because he's got these
yeah.
electrical powers.
Yeah.
He'd probably be the one that kills Black Noir.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
Are we calling him Thor? I still think he should keep the name Thor. Just
No,
because of what he thinks he is.
Thunderboy.
No,
But then he
no,
rebrands
his name is
himself
his,
after.
He's actually got a list.
Super dog.
Thor.
Thor.
No, I feel like Thunderboy or something.
Thunder
He
Boy, I tell
calls
him.
himself Thor until he finds out about
And then he gets
Yeah.
Yes.
rebranded
And then he rebrands himself.
Yeah.
to Thunderland.
Thunder. The Thunder.
Electric Justice.
Electric Justice.
He wouldn't go
Electric
with that.
Boogaloo.
Soldier Boy, I
he-
tell him.
I feel like it'd be like the Thunderer or something like
Yeah,
that.
something.
The
Yeah, something
Thunderdome.
dark.
That is already a Marvel character.
Then no.
This is the
Lightning
boys. This is a separate thing.
Maybe he could call himself Lightning Strike.
Oh yeah,
Grease lightning.
Yeah.
a grease light.
John Travolta
He's
comes
Greek.
in.
Static.
The guy's
Yeah,
Greek
but
as well.
It just tickles a little bit.
Electric shock.
Oh yeah,
That's. I feel like.
and I
he's a
feel like he'd
character.
manipulate him, and then eventually Homelander would be like, "Yeah, he served his purpose."
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
Homelander would keep along until he goes, actually, I can't be asked with this anymore.
And actually, he causes him too much inconvenience, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you."
Homelander
It
always
gets to a
wants
point
to.
where he can't justify his actions to the media and the people.
Homelander always wants to be the most powerful one,
He chooses a dodgy
and then
haircut.
Thor
and he's like,
decides, he's going to try and be the most powerful one, and then Homelander.
Yeah,
comes
well,
in
Vision does it behind
his back,
his back,
Or
and
he does
does it
something.
real
And
secret.
the- and
he does
Vision-
something too public.
and Vision
Yeah.
is definitely
And
more.
Homelander's like, I can't justify helping you out now because you've literally too many people have seen you and it hurt my image
Yeah.
if I back you up now.
does he
Or
rip
does
his dick
Vision
off?
get rid of him?
The Vision's in this scenario is he's already more powerful.
No,
than
I
Homelander.
think Vision persuades Homelander that he's not worth being kept around anymore.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
could be a
because
one.
Yeah.
because he'd be like, he's going to be too much hard work.
Because
to get rid of
Vision's already
myself.
working for the boys at this point. He's like, well,
Yeah.
Sorry,
Thor's-
Crystal Head.
Thor is very powerful. We can't defeat him. Get Homelander to do it.
I could
Yeah.
see Thor finding out that Vision's actually working with the boys,
Yeah, that's what I
and then he
mean.
goes, "Actually, it's him that's working."
Yeah, and
with
that's
the
what I
boys."
mean.
Yeah.
But then, because Thor's lost it,
Yeah,
old Crystal Head will be like, "Nah, Homelander, he's completely lost
He's
it.
lost
You
his
and me,
mind."
we're twinsies."
yeah, we're brosies, and then he'd be like, "Yeah,
He'd be like, you know what, that makes sense.
right,
He's weak.
yeah."
Sorry,
he'd kill him
Static,
off.
you're gone.
Get rid of the weak.
He'd kill him off, and
Yeah.
then that's it. And that's the way that
He chucked water on him.
Chuck War on
Our
him.
version
our
of Thor.
Sparky boy,
Sparky boy.
Sparky boy,
The
Bolt.
The
Bolt, yeah, Bolt. Would be
The
cool.
spark.
Bolt
The
a minute
sparkler.
ago.
The
It made me.
sparkler.
Yeah, Bolt the Sparkler.
That's fire, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sparklers aren't
True.
electric.
True.
Okay, so that's our Thor. in
240
the
volt.
boys. He made it through to the third season. I'm fine with
I'd
that.
say season
Yeah.
3, season 4.
It was a heartbeating death, but
Yeah,
it had to happen.
everybody's like, well,
It had to happen.
Because he found out the
people
truth.
felt his pain when he found out about not being a god.
We all have it
Oh,
one
Hit
day.
home.
No, I tell you what.
But oh
In
my
the
god, did
third
you see that last
season-
episode? I didn't realise that Thor wasn't real.
In the third season, he actually comes around to Vision's thinking, but Vision's like, I can't keep
It's too
you
late
around.
by that
Yeah,
point.
It's
yeah.
too late.
Too late.
I'm telling you, he has a dodgy haircut. Homelander's like, you look ugly. Can't keep you. Sorry.
Media.
He's like, there's no saving
And
that.
that would sort that out, right?
Yeah, he'd be around for 3 seasons though.
Yeah, there we go. So, next person.
Spider-Man.
Oh, you're going to be Spider-Man, are
So
you?
I've already got something in mind for Spider-Man.
Oh,
because,
you can't pre-plan these things.
Because in the sense of like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, for example,
Yeah.
Uncle
his
Ben.
webs come out of him. That is not a web shooter.
Yeah, he's got to be like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So-
we're not having any.
Yeah, exactly. It's all
Inventions.
superpowers, no inventions.
I can
It's
see
that
where this is
superpower.
going before
You
you've
see
even
where this is
spoken.
going already. He doesn't shoot it out of his hands.
Yeah,
He
it
shoots
comes
it out of his ass.
dick.
That was dick.
Just his dick. Could
Does
it be
that-
any
He's
or?
not going to get in the 7.
Could it be any
He didn't
or?
have
Yeah,
to.
he's not gonna.
He didn't have
doesn't
to. He didn't
to
have
get in
to.
the 7 again.
He's just
going
going to be
to-
one of those
yeah.
background
No.
characters.
Be exactly the same as what happens.
He's at
right
Herogasm.
No,
Fucking great time.
he's the guy that starts at the. He's there.
I
at
think
the
he only
start of
appears at
season 2.
Herogasm.
He's just
Yes,
that
he
one-off
does.
character.
I think
does.
that's the only time
Yes,
we
he
ever see
does.
that character is at Herogasm.
I kind of
Because
feel
he's
like
having a
he
great
would
time.
replace the guy that's
It's just
meant
people
to
covered
join
in
the
webs
7.
everywhere.
You remember in the season 2 at the start when
What, the
they're
blind
trying-
guy?
Yeah, the blind guy. They're like, oh, this is
'Cause he's
the
meant-
new
yeah,
guy.
yeah, I see
And
that
I
happening.
bet you Homelander's like, swat that bug.
It's like, that's disgusting. You can't
Or-
have this guy around.
Or there's a room that they walk into in the Herogasm episode.
Yeah.
There's just webs everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're like, well,
And then in the fight scene between Soldier Boy and Homelander, he tries to help Homelander.
And he's just like, "Ugh."
And literally, like one of them, like maybe Soldier Boy gets hit by a web and it sticks him to the wall for a
Yeah,
second.
he's
His
like-
hand to the
he's
wall,
like-
and he looks across, and there's this naked guy
Just
firing
jacking
webs
off.
out. Yeah. He's like, "I'll help you, Homelander."
Has he not made
He's like,
his own
"Thank you,
costume?
Spider Boy."
Spider Jack.
Has he not made his own costume, so that his dick is just out of a hole?
Yeah.
Yes,
100%.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's just
he's
Roman
not completely
3 now.
naked. He's not
Absolutely.
savage.
Yeah.
You know,
Full
he-
spandex
See, the
suit,
thing
but
is,
just
he's
the
not a
penis
savage.
hanging
See, the
loose.
thing
The
is,
flap is
he
there.
still has to swing around town somehow.
Yeah, and he's swinging
So
off
it's just,
of that.
it's just like,
I'm sure his centre of gravity would be pretty off.
Oh, about it.
Well, it would
he tries
be.
to help Homelander, and Homelander's like, "You are disgusting.
yeah.
and swats him like
Yeah.
a spider.
I don't need your help," and just literally crushes him then and there.
He's like,
Or
"I know a
uses
guy."
his eyes and just burns his dick off. Or
It's like,
something.
actually,
that'd
I
be
know
cool.
a guy that would just rip your dick right off.
Yeah,
Ah,
true. That's a
JG.
callback to another
The
episode.
law thickens.
I can see Homelander just cutting his dick off with the lasers because he got a
Absolutely.
bit of the web on him.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
in
after
his
that,
hair, and he's like, I
yeah.
can't
and then
get
after
that. out.
that, obviously that's part of his main superpower. But he's still a spider guy. He can still climb walls and stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
okay, so then you have his arc, like, he's
And
at
in
a
that,
help
ma-
group.
and in that moment,
He's
he's
at, like, a
Homelander
help group for
ripped
yeah,
my dick
ex-superheroes.
off.
ex-superheroes.
Yeah. I
He's
used to
not
be...
an ex-superhero.
I used
Well,
to be
he-
somebody,
Yeah,
but now,
he
like...
pretends to be.
They're like, you're not somebody.
But now all
Like,
he can
what
do
are you
is
doing
he's
here?
a bit stronger and he can climb walls.
Yeah.
But his main gimmick is gone.
He's really helpful at reaching things high
he'll be like when the Deep has to go into rehab.
He's at
It'd be
Superheroes
him.
Anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there with the deep.
He's like, oh,
Right.
you can't reach that balloon on the ceiling. I can get that.
He's like, I had an
Oh,
incident
no.
with Homelander and they're at a help
I
group.
no longer have my dick,
And, yeah.
but I'm getting through it. I'm really buff. I can
Yeah.
climb walls and stuff.
I can still climb shit, but like it's
I
not
can't
the
go
same
for
as
a
it used to
piss.
be anymore. I can't swing through town and
No one lets me get my dick out.
like because it doesn't exist.
It's not there. Having a real hard time. I've had to.
I feel less of a spider these days.
What are we
I'm-
calling him then?
Well, I had thought
ridiculous at this
well,
point.
at first I thought Spider Jack, but now he's not got a dick, so maybe just Ron.
What about just like Arachnid?
Oh yeah, or
Arachnid.
webs.
Yeah.
He
We
was
wouldn't-
called Arachnid.
Yeah,
He was called Webs. Now he's webless.
yeah. There you go.
And
Could-
Dickless.
And
Yeah,
dickless.
dickless.
The poor guy.
I mean, we've either got arachnid or webs. Which one should we go
Comes in
with?
briefly, gets
Arachnid.
ruined.
Arachnid.
Arachnid.
Okay. We'll
Did you
go
know the
with-
scene where
Arachnob.
You know the scene where he
Arachnob.
opens
You see, I was
the doors
thinking
and gets covered in
Webs
jizz?
Yeah.
with a Z.
That's exactly
With
what I was.
webs.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I like Arachnob.
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 And then-
Arachnob.
And then when he loses it, he just becomes Arachnid.
Yeah.
He's like, look, it's gone.
Sticky fingers.
Yeah.
Sticky fingers.
Because that's all he's
Velcro
got left.
hands.
That's all he's got left.
Stickers.
Stickers.
There you go.
Your friendly neighbourhood
Stickers.
stickers.
Yeah, great.
Your friendly neighbourhood dick.
So we're on to you.
Scarlet Witch.
Powerful.
I mean-
in the seven,
Very
In the
powerful.
Yeah.
seven.
in
Very
the seven,
powerful.
can create things.
She's
out of
like-
nothing.
she-
I guess is her power.
Yeah.
She's like the Green Lantern.
I thought she was
Yeah,
like a Jedi.
essentially.
She just
No.
had force powers.
She's sort of like, it's like a chaos energy in the Marvel universe.
And
so
there's
it's
a
kind
lot of that in the boys.
Yeah.
So Starlight uses electricity as an energy.
It's like a
source
light.
to-
It's just
yeah,
light
to-
in
yeah.
general.
so
yeah.
she's like a much more beefed up version of
Yeah.
Starlight.
Yeah.
Can she kill
And
Starlight?
therefore, is going to be the character that takes Starlight under her wing rather than Maeve.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
their powers are more similar.
Yes. Similar powers.
Or she kills her.
Yeah.
You can have Maeve there as the one that's obviously you feel bad for and she helps out Starlight and this,
Yeah.
that, and the other, whereas the other one's trying to bring Starlight into the darker side.
Yeah.
But
I
perhaps
feel like
in-
she's banging Homelander as well.
But
Scarlet-
or
What Scarlet
perhaps
Witch is, yeah.
or perhaps we stick to the Marvel bit where her and Vision.
Yes.
Because they are super
Okay,
fucking
Absolutely.
powerful.
Try and take
Absolutely.
out Homelander.
Because when
So
you
Scarlet,
think about
Scarlet
it,
Witch
But
is already in
Vision
the
doesn't
7.
let her in on the fact that he's working with the boys.
No.
yeah, but the
100%.
multiverse of madness, obviously she is seen as the villain
Yes.
in that.
Yeah.
Therefore, her and Vision together.
You
And-
have moments where they're
yeah.
in bed together and
Yeah.
she's like, when are you going to kill Homelander?
And
He's like,
he's
I'm,
like,
I'm working on it.
What
I'm-
did we
I'm
just
doing
do?
it.
He's like-
You don't have a
I'm
penis.
working
he's
on it.
he's like, bitch, you're more powerful than me. She's like, yeah, but
He's like, I'm working on it. I'm working with some people.
and he's,
Just leave it at that. So she
She's-
doesn't actually know about the boys, but
No.
she knows he's up to something.
she's like,
Yeah.
but you don't have any friends.
I think she'd be against killing Thor though.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think she'd be
Okay,
against
yeah.
it.
I think depends what stage you're picking Scarlet Witch up at in the timeline of
It'll probably just be a gradual decline.
A corruption
in her sound.
Yeah.
Slowly she gets corrupted.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, you see she's got this persona where she's training Starlight, and she seems like this really good character.
But if
Yeah,
if you're going with like the WandaVision view of it for
Yeah.
it, she could see Starlight as her child, and therefore she could
Try
be
and protect
majorly
her. Try and
protective
protect
of
her.
her.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
absolutely,
constantly trying to convince
So
Starlight.
you could keep
Yeah.
that. You could keep that like backstory of like her
Yeah.
kids have been killed,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
turns
yeah,
her,
Yeah. Yeah.
which turns her angrier throughout.
because they
True.
can have children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her
Somehow.
kids have been killed. Whatever. Well, she can
Trans-
create.
Translucent had kids as well, didn't he?
Did
I
he?
mean, she
Yeah,
creates.
when he dies,
Well, there's invisible kids.
because they say to
you
Huey,
can't see him.
because Huey asked like, "What does Translucent get up to?" And they were like, "Well, he mostly spends time with his kids these days." And
You
they're
know-
at his funeral as well.
Oh wow,
You
I
can't
didn't
see it.
remember that part.
So they can have kids.
But also, she creates them out of nothing, doesn't she?
Yes.
Like her kids
Yeah.
in the Marvel universe at
Yeah.
one point are created from her
Yeah.
own power.
Yeah.
So she could do what she wants.
Yeah.
What a character!
I'd be more terrified of the kids if it's half her, half Homelander clone.
Or Vision.
Or Vision.
Or
Yeah, that's what I
Vision,
mean,
yeah.
Because eventually Homelander would kill Vision.
Yeah.
Because you can't have Vision win it.
No.
In
No,
because
Homelander has
is the
Homelander
be-all
has to
and
always
end-all.
win.
Homelander's got to be able to get rid of Vision. But then I think.
But then do both
as
of
a
them die?
Well, no, because as a survival instinct, I think she then just goes on to Homelander.
Yeah,
Possibly,
I could see
yeah.
that.
It would
I
go
was
one of
never on
She-
board with
she-
it
she
ever
would-
anyway.
I didn't know.
She would
Yeah.
go full like you took everything from me against Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say it depends though, doesn't it? Because she could either go
She'd play
absolutely,
innocent. She'd just be
or
I think-
she could
like,
go full ballistic.
Yeah.
And he'd
pin
kill
her
her
up
as
against
well.
the wall or something and be like, "Yeah, but you were together. You must have known what he was up to." And she just plays full on dumb.
Yeah, and
It's
she
like-
finds out, or he finds out, that she didn't know about the boys.
She's like, actually,
Like,
he
she-
had that big dick energy, so
That's the only reason I was there.
But that's what I mean.
I
Like,
like the gem.
I could
I like
see
the gem, it's sparkly.
Homelander being almost convinced that she was part of
He just
the
wants
thing
somebody
with
to
the
love him, though.
boys.
So she
Yeah, I
just-
was going to say
she
it-
could use her powers to manipulate Homelander's
And she can.
mind. into
Absolutely,
thinking
yeah.
that she just
Yeah.
like she loves him.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I could see that happening.
She could just
I've
put a
always
hex
loved
on
you,
him.
really. It's it's just
Yeah.
that you were.
She
you
could
were
just put the hex on him, and
Yeah.
she'd have full control.
pulling the strings from the background.
And she would always be the ultimate, you
bad
know.
person in the end.
Yeah,
Actually, Homelander.
because actually she
though
could.
he is bad,
Yeah,
like this person.
Homelander's only bad because of the childhood that he had. That's the whole point of the show, is that he suffered.
I mean,
so
that's-
badly
that's
as
the
a-
idea
yeah.
with-
He had a bad
That's-
childhood, yeah.
Yeah.
that's the idea with Wanda though, as well, isn't it? Like she
But
was,
he was
tested
also-
on as a child.
Homelander was also brought up to be like the best of the best, and then
Yeah.
it ends up being that he's not. In
And
this
I-
scenario, anyway.
I just think though that Scarlet Witch Wanda would always be the like she could destroy him
Oh yeah.
if she so chose
Rip
to.
him apart.
Like, do you know what I mean?
I feel like she would have done the playing off Homelander and Vision. She
I mean,
would have
she can create-
played them both off against
Yeah.
each
You
other.
could have- yeah, absolutely.
And then she'd
Pulling
be
the strings
top,
in
and
the
then
background.
she'd be top dog.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
there
just
you go.
You don't
always
find
trying
out-
to-
You don't find out until much later that she's actually been manipulating both their minds.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm actually just always trying to keep Wanda and Vision together, to be honest, because they're my faves. So
It's a great romance.
What's her name in The Boys, though? What's the Scarlet Witch's name in The Boys?
It's got to be like a different
the Scarlet Pimpernel.
shade of red, like a maroon bitch.
Maroon.
Maroon bitch.
Crimson...
Maroon
Crimson
Maiden.
Bitch.
The Crimson Chin.
The Maroon Maiden.
Maroon Maiden. I like that.
Magic Maiden.
Magic
Rouge,
Maiden.
Rouge something, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe it didn't have to start with red. Maybe it ends in
No,
red.
I think it might be something like that. I wanted to go Magic Red, but it's not.
Magic red.
That's such a lame name.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to
I mean,
think
you
of-
could just go with like Scarlet Sorcerer, because they could just go against the fact that she's not a witch. 'cause
Yeah, that's
she's
true.
Yeah, she's just
Actually got a
spell
power.
caster as such,
Maroon,
yeah.
maroon sorcerer.
Scarlet Sorcerer.
We're still sticking with Scarlet, are we?
You
Magic
can.
Blue.
Magic blue. Maybe she's not red.
She doesn't have to
You
be
could-
red.
No,
That's true. It
Yeah,
shouldn't have
she
to be
doesn't
red.
have to be anything
Yeah,
red
call her the
related.
Purple Princess. Why
Purple
not?
princess.
That outfit. No, it just doesn't work.
Like Princess Peach, you know, in the Mario movie
our
where
main
she's in
bad.
her
Black
driving.
Magic.
Black magic.
Black magic.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess you could call her that. Yeah,
yeah, Black Magic.
she wears black spandex.
Yeah, there you go.
She's virgin on.
Yeah, that does
Excuse
sound
to get her
interesting.
in that.
She's
And
virgin on
also,
Catwoman.
Black. She seems really nice, but she's not. And like
You
that's
could
done
call her.
by
You
her.
could call her the seductress.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well, the
Call her-
temp-
call her-
against Vision and
Call her
Black
Two-Face.
Two-Face.
just something completely different, so that you don't actually ever know what her
No,
power
no,
is.
exactly. You'd be like,
She's just called the
is she meant-
seductress, and they're like, well, every crime scene she goes to, she makes them fall in love with her.
Or just call
Yeah.
her Faceless.
Boom, done.
Faceless.
Yeah, I like that. The seductress does sound about right because of what
I like
she
the
also
fact
ends
that
up
I've
doing.
picked the character
You
that's
know,
the most powerful.
her popularity is through the roof with males.
Yeah.
But she actually is a
Huge.
lesbian.
Your numbers
She
are off
actually
the
is a
chart
lesbian.
with men over.
Yeah.
over a
She
certain
likes
age.
women and robots, apparently.
Yeah, that's what it turns out. She's actually a lesbian. She's just manipulating these men.
Yeah, I can see that as well.
Yeah.
And she's a
Between
real
her
mother
and-
figure to
between
old
her and-
Hence
Starlight.
why she's hence why.
Do
Starlight is
her
so
and
important.
Queen Maeve ever get it on?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh
No,
yeah.
you can have them as like bang buddies.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can see that.
And they're like, these stupid men. And she's like, I know. Just manipulating them left, right,
but then
and centre.
also, I feel like she'd have no qualms about getting rid of Maeve.
Oh, no.
Absolute, no,
No.
there's
I
no
don't-
emotional attachment.
I think
Well,
the only
it's all-
potential,
Would she
the
be
only
like
emotional
would
attachment
she be like the gay
Starlight.
character in
Yeah.
Little Britain? So I am the only gay in the seven.
Her downfall is Starlight
Yeah, that would
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
the
because she can't bring herself to kill Starlight.
No, because she
Because
sees
she's her
she sees her
child
as like
now.
a child, but she isn't really.
and that's it.
Because that's the only emotional bond she has is
Yeah.
the moment she spends with Starlight outside of her
And
evil
then-
planning.
Yeah.
And then if you were to want to make Homelander kill her, you just manipulate
Doesn't
Starlight.
like Huey though.
No. For the
You
main
gotta
reason,
have her.
for the main reason that she wants to protect Starlight, so
Yeah,
therefore
yeah.
protects her
Doesn't
from
like Huey.
anybody that isn't a soup. So anyone that's human.
I
no,
feel
no.
like she'd also get rid of the Deep after she found out what happened.
probably yeah.
That would be his death
Yeah,
right there.
He would literally be like gone.
he wouldn't be kicked out of the seven. He would
No,
be dead.
he would disappear.
He would be dead.
He'd be obliterated.
And then Homelander would be like, "What happened to the Deep?"
What happened
But
to
you
the
can
deep?
keep his arc
She'd be like,
in
"I
there of
don't
him
know."
being sent away and everything, because I don't think she'd kill him immediately.
No,
I
no,
think
once
he'd
he'd been
be-
sent away.
But when she found out he's coming back to the seven, it'd be like, nah, I'm gonna get rid of this guy.
What happened to him? I don't know. He just got lost.
Fish food.
Fish food.
He fell in
When
a
she
well.
sees how upset Starlight is about him returning to the seven,
She'd ask her why.
she gets rid of him. No,
Yeah.
no, she'd know anyway.
Yeah.
It's just that I think it'd be to the point where he's coming back to the seven. Starlight's like, I don't want him here. He makes me nervous. I'm scared of him. And she's like, I'll deal with it.
Okay, I'll deal with that.
She's
Yeah.
I'll
like,
deal with
don't
it.
you worry,
I'll
sweetheart.
deal with it.
Yeah, we'll deal with
Deep
that.
has an incident.
Yes.
He implodes.
He's in
Yeah.
I
deep.
do like the Deep.
He's in deep shit.
He's such a good character.
He's gone.
Well, I just don't like the fact there's Finn's talk. It's just creepy.
That sounds really creepy.
He's really,
I mean,
really
he
creepy.
was having a trip.
Yeah. No,
He
I
was.
thought it was real.
No, he was having
took
a drug.
drugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
He had herbal tea
It was definitely
herbal tea. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
and then had a trip and learned to love his
And
gills.
then his gills sound like Patton Oswalt.
I feel like
I felt very uncomfortable when that woman
Yeah.
was fingering his
It was
gills.
it was awful.
and sticking her whole hand inside them.
episode.
I actually felt for him.
What would she put
I was
out
like,
there?
that just would
I
be
don't
horrendous.
have gills in my body, but I felt it.
Yeah,
do you not?
yeah.
No.
Is it just me?
I feel like it'd feel the same as if somebody stuck their finger down your urethra.
Yeah.
If a
You
girl
don't-
went, I'll shove a finger down there.
You don't
see
do
how
that?
it feels.
What you get up to in your spare time is up to you.
Yeah, Sheeny, whatever you want to get up to.
Similar.
Anyway,
Similar.
on that
Similar.
note, it's time to chuff off. All you summoners can join us next time for another... What? I forgot it. There's no point.
I don't know why he tried to exit. He
You can
never
join
does
us
that.
again!
I never do.
Well, don't ask me to do it. I
I
just
had a
got
good
here.
go.
You can
Come
find us
back.
on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at How Not to Summon, or join our Discord at How Not to Summon a Podcast, or go to our link tree to find all our links, or go to our brand new YouTube to find all our vid. I've been Sheeny Senpai.
I've been Jim.
I've been Archie.
I've been Gemma.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.